Chaychay's treehouse, a happy space of stories and play. Chaychay's treehouse, a little home high up above. A dream garden, a wonder place, on top of a beautiful tree. She writes, she paints, oh Chaychay, like her name, a sweetheart she is. Explore concepts from all around, and Uncle Katie, full of life, answers their questions through songs and smile. Chaychay's treehouse, a happy space of stories and play. Chaychay's treehouse, a little home high up above. The party awaits with surprise guests. They talk, they teach, they work together just like a team. Ooh. Chaychay wants to be this, Chaychay wants to be that. Sometimes an artist, sometimes a chef. Chaychay's treehouse welcomes all for a joyride.
Chunko, are you okay?
Not really. I have a history test coming up, and it's definitely not my favorite subject.
What's so difficult about it?
Everything. The names, the dates, the events, their causes. I can't see the point in learning all this.
Well, we study about history and national symbols. But why do we study about it?
Exactly. This is really something to think about. Why do we study certain things? How does it help? How do we apply it?
Or make connections. One of our teachers said the things we learn needs to be connected to our world.
But I see little to no relevance between what we study and our lives.
That means there's no point going to school. I can just learn, play in my treehouse.
Well, you definitely do learn more here. You know what? Just quit school.
What? Really? Yay! I quit school!
Shh! Don't say that. I never said anything like that. You're gonna get me in trouble. I was just kidding, you know? School is extremely important.
Don't worry, just kidding. I love my school and I love my friends.
Oh, thank God.
Waha! 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 Take a little bamboo and cut it into two. Join it in the middle with wire and with glue. Spin a strong bowstring, tie the ends too. Place a thin arrow and pull it towards you. Take a little aim, release the arrow through. If you can't hit a carry, a dia will do. Yeah, waha! 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 Waha!
Asha, it looks like today we don't have to force you to sing.
Yeah, but what are you doing? And what's with the song?
Well, I'm just back from an archery match. The game is over, but I just can't seem to stop myself.
Archery?
So not cool.
Huh? Hey, young lady. You're talking about the national game.
Yes, only played by boys.
Only played by boys? As if girls don't play. Girls play as well. And it's not like girls aren't allowed to play. In fact, we have a national female player who's represented us at the Olympics.
Okay, but I like basketball.
And I prefer tennis.
Well, they're all great games. I like them too. But that doesn't mean I have to stop liking archery or that I can't like archery. It doesn't have to be this or that. I mean, you can try everything.
Oh gosh, Aja, but my friends will make fun of me.
You know, the two of you need to understand one thing. Think global, but be local.
Think global, be local. Wow, sounds cool. But what does it mean?
Well, what it means is just to be open to the world. You know, explore everything. Learn just about everything that you can possibly learn. But your heart, it needs to be Bhutanese. You have to know and learn the Bhutanese way. I mean, you can't respect what's outside if you don't respect what's inside.
That's really deep, Aja.
I like this global local thing. If I like basketball, doesn't mean I have to dislike archery.
That's my little Chaychay. Now, Chaychay, you like pizza, right?
Yes!
And is there something that you like possibly more than pizza, something you could eat on a regular basis?
Probably rice and eze and gyorodati.
Yeah, and I love sausages, but I need sikampa as well.
Now you girls get it. See, our national identity is important.
You know what, Aja? Right before you came, we were talking about national symbols and history.
Yeah, and
Okay.
we are confused. Why do we need to study about it?
And how do we apply all of it?
Well, let me answer that. Same thing. See, history helps us understand our roots, our ancestors. It teaches us why we are where we are and why we are the way we are. It helps us appreciate what we have today.
But why do we need to learn about the people who made history? Just to glorify them?
No. Now, to be inspired. That's the reason why we learn history. To be inspired, to learn from their successes and, well, from their mistakes as well. To value what we have today.
I guess I am inspired by our kings and all they've done for Bhutan, but I've never quite made that connection before.
And now that you've made the connection, suddenly history has new meaning in your life.
What about our national symbols?
Okay. All right. Let's deal with the national symbols then. You tell me what the national symbols are. Okay? Ready?
Yep.
Yes!
National bird.
The raven.
National animal.
Falcon,
National flower and tree.
blue poppy, and cypress.
Good. The national game.
I know this. Archery.
National language.
Zonka.
Good. And national. Okay, hang on a sec. Wait. I have to ask you another one. This would be national dress.
Go and Kira.
Good. Now, here's the thing. Imagine a Bhutan without any of these.
But Aja, how can there be a Bhutan without these?
I cannot even imagine a Bhutan without anything of these. Without the raven, without the emadati, and without my Kira.
So, my little munchkins, this is the thing. In all of these, the story of Bhutan exists. They make us stand out from the rest of the world.
It's our national identity. I'm sorry, Aja, for being rude and disrespectful earlier.
That's all right, that's all right. At least you've realized. Now, as long as you keep that in mind, you will always stand out from the rest in a good way.
Aja, I'll always remember this. I'll learn about the Bhutan's history and about our culture. And I'll be local. And I'll learn everything about the world. And I'll think global.
Yes, Aja. Let's start by learning your archery song.
Yes!
The one you were singing earlier.
Okay,
That you're obsessed
now,
with it.
now. Pretend you're young archers, okay? Come.
Na, na. Nan, 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 nan.
So you have to get the spirit of archery into you.
All right.
Okay. That's your opening key. Take a little bamboo.
Take a little bamboo.
In key with me, please. Take a little bamboo.
Bamboo.
Let's act it out.
Take a little bamboo
Take a little bamboo
and cut it into two.
and cut it into two.
Join it in the middle
Join it in the middle
with wire and with glue.
with wire and with glue.
All right, so let's do that together. 1, 2, 3, go.
Take a little bamboo and cut it into two. Join it in the middle with wire and with glue.
Move on to the second verse.
Okay.
All right. Spin the strong bowstring.
Spin a strong bowstring.
Tie the ends to.
Tie the ends to.
Place a thin arrow
Place a thin arrow
and pull it towards you.
and pull it towards you.
Right. Okay. So here we go. Right. And 1, 2, 3, go.
Spin the strong bowstring. Tie the ends to. Place a thin arrow and pull it towards you.
And the final verse. Okay. Take a little aim, release the arrow through. If you can't hit the curry, a dia will do. All right? Take a little aim.
Release
All
the
right.
arrow through.
Cool.
the arrow.
All right, here we go. Take a little aim, release the arrow through. If you can't hit the curry, a dia will do. Wah! 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 All right, so from the top.
Okay.
From the top, here we go. Take a
Little bamboo and cut it into two. Join it in the middle with wire and with glue. Spin a strong bowstring, tie the ends to. Place a thin arrow and pull it towards you.
Take a little aim, release the arrow through. If you can't hit the curry, a dia will do. Wah! 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 You can fall backwards, but you still go wah!
Woo! Woo! Oh, careful with that, please.
You know, I love the coincidences in life.
As in.
No, we were talking about the local global thing. We were talking about culture. And our tea party yesterday has been through all of that practically.
How is that possible?
Well, we'll see.
So, where is our guest? Who is it?
Looks like I'll live 100 years.
Ah, yes, you sure will.
From Legend Express.
Right?
Well, looks like you need no introduction either.
Of course. I mean, I've watched your show.
Sorry. By the way, meet Chaychay and Chunko.
Welcome to Chaychay's treehouse.
Hi, JJ. And hello, Junku. Thank you for having me here. And your treehouse is so awesome.
Oh, now I can make the connection. The one between our guests and our talks.
What do you mean?
Well, before you arrived, we were talking about history and culture
And national symbols.
and being local, but thinking global.
Ah, I get it.
Yeah, where are my manners? Sit, Sangye.
Thank you
Chaychay,
very
let's
much.
go get the tea.
So how you been?
Very good, very good. As you can see, these lovely ladies are keeping me company, taking good care of me. And thank you for coming, by the way,
Of course, of course.
on very short notice.
Definitely.
Thank you, Chaychay.
Thank you so much.
Not at all.
And these girls keep me busy.
I'm sure they're a handful. They're so curious.
They are, but they seem to be learning things so quickly and so well. I'm proud of them.
You know, I heard somewhere that little kids are like sponges. They absorb everything, and this is the reason why it's so important to give them an educated field of mind, I guess, right?
Yeah, and believe you me, these two are much bigger sponges than they appear to be.
It appears so.
So, today in particular, we were discussing on the importance of accepting, understanding, and loving our national identity.
Sure.
Achasange, so you have traveled all over Bhutan, right?
That's right. That's right. I've traveled all over Bhutan, and you know what? I'll tell you something. Our country might be small, but when you're exploring it, it's so huge.
And you grew up in the US?
What? Really? Why did you come back to Bhutan and travel all over?
Well, let me tell you something. I grew up in New York City for a long time, and I was absorbing the culture of the Americans, right? But then I felt like I was losing my own identity, my own culture. So I decided to come back and travel the length and breadth of our beautiful nation and tell stories of our unique heritage, culture, and history.
Incredible! You come on BBS, our national TV channel. How did that happen?
Well, I'll tell you what. When I was living in New York, I was actually studying there, and I studied film. And when I came back, I felt, to tell stories, the visual medium was the best way to tell our unique stories that are encompassed fully here in Bhutan. So it's amazing. This is how it happened.
So it's cool to be yourself, be Bhutanese. You know what I mean, right?
Of course, exactly. And let me just tell you about identity. Identity is the foundation of who you are. And if you have a strong foundation and your roots are connected deep within your culture, you could go out there in the world and accept and receive and learn everything that this beautiful world has to offer.
Oh, it's just like you were saying earlier, Aja.
Exactly.
You know, when Ajay invited me here for the tea party, I was so excited because I knew you girls would be so cool and you guys are so inquisitive and ask the right questions.
So that means you'll keep coming here?
Of course I will, but you guys need to invite me again. But before I go, let me tell you little girls something. Me, as a traveler, I would encourage you to travel because when you travel, you find out more about yourself. You learn about the culture, you learn about other people, you become more accepting. And it opens your mind to something new and exciting. And it's an adventure. Well, ladies, I gotta go. Thanks for the tea party. And you know what? Keep inquiring and keep asking the right questions because when you ask enough questions, you will soon realize that we as a world share so many commonalities and similarities rather than the differences that separates us. Well, I gotta go, and this tree house is awesome.
See you, Achasange. Thank you so much.
for joining us for our tea party.
Thank you so much for having me.
Anytime.
All right, Sai, come. I'll walk you out.
Definitely.
Girls, I'll be back.
See you.
Bye. What are you doing, Ajim Chunku?
I'm taking notes on what you want to be when you grow up.
Very funny. What can that be?
Obviously, you want a show just like Achasange and travel.
You're incorrect.
Would you care to elaborate?
I'll travel the world, but especially across Bhutan. I won't just have a show. I'll be the keeper of history, Bhutan's symbol.
Oh, so you mean you want to be a historian?
Yes, that. What's that again?
A historian, Chaychay.
Yes, I'll be the best historian, a traveling historian.
I really do wonder what you'll actually be when you grow up. Oh, I know.
What?
Hold on. You are going to be a monkey hanging on a tree in Chaychay's treehouse.
Ajin! I'm not that monkey. He looks like you.
No, he doesn't.
No! I don't want to be him.
Take a little